Hello guys, in today's video we are going to transform this waste fabric into exquisite table mats, coasters and porches. So guys, get ready to be captivated by the vibrant colors and let's make beautiful patterns that will add a touch of elegance to your home. Join me in this creative journey and let's learn how to reduce waste by turning these fabrics into something functional. So welcome back to my channel, and today I have something truly special for you. I'll be diving into the world of Ankara Patchwork, a technique that not only helps us to reduce waste but also allows us to create unique and eye-catching pieces for your homes. So let's get started, guys. So I started with making a pattern that is 10 centimeter by 15 centimeters. So I'm using that to cut out definite rectangular patterns from the Ankara fabric that I'll be using for this project. So you can customize the size to what you want. So guys, these are the pieces that I have cut. You can see the different patterns. I mixed the different patterns and now I start by sewing these patches together. I am just using simple rectangular shapes, so I am just adding the rectangular pieces together and sewing them. So I used like 6 pieces per stripe. So I'll do this for all the pieces that I have cut together, that I have long stripes. So 15 times 6, that is how long the stripes are. So now these are all the stripes cut together. The next step is joining the stripes together so that I have one piece, and that's what I am doing right now, just joining the pieces together. Did you know that Ankara fabric actually has its origin from Indonesia and the Netherlands? Way back when the Dutch colonized Indonesia, which was somewhere in the 19th century, I think, the Dutch brought along with them Indonesian batik, a traditional method of wax resist dyeing on fabric. This technique involves applying wax to the fabric in specific patterns and then dyeing it and creating colorful designs. While doing this, be careful because it is not very linear, so you have to make sure that you sew all the pieces together and confirm that there are no patches left. So now this is the fabric I'm going to use to cut out the patterns. It is 22 centimeters in radius. You can also customize it to any width that you want depending on the size of the coasters that you want to make. So for me, I'm just making regular day-to-day use table mats, and I decided that 22 centimeters is good enough. It can hold almost all of my plates, and it can also hold my cooking pots. So I'm just cutting out using this rectangular cycle. Using this circle, sorry guys, a rectangle cannot be a circle. I used pins to hold the pieces together. at 20 centimeters. The 2 centimeters are to allow for stitching. So the foam mattress that I am sewing right now should be a little bit smaller than our outer fabric to allow for sewing. So after sewing I am cutting off the extra fabric, and then now I'm joining the Ankara pieces together, and at the end of it I will leave a small opening so that I can be able to turn it over and also to insert our foam mattress piece to inside, just like this. So I'm inserting the piece inside. That is the little space that I have left for sewing, so I'll just sew it over, and yeah, I'll just sew it over. Please remember to leave a little space so that you can sew in a holder. I did forget that step, but later I ripped a little bit of it and inserted the holder. So I made the holders before. This is just a small piece of fabric that will help us in hanging the coasters and therefore making their storage easy. Yeah, that is the piece that I'm calling the holder. So I'm just making a pattern on the coaster. I'll have different patterns, but now for this I am making a star, some sort of just a nice pattern that I came up with. Just literally just sewing through in regular patterns a couple of times like this. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point. If you are new here, please remember to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support that you have given me. Please continue watching my videos. So these are what we have. I made 4 of them. Yeah, and guys, see how beautiful they turned out. So beautiful. When you display this on your table, it's going to look so cute. And I'll also, in another video, I'll also make an Ankara patchwork runner, so that it is paired with these coasters that are here. And so when you have an African themed thing, these are what we use. These are what I will be using on my table. This second video, I'm going to make a pouch, just a simple pouch. So I'll start by attaching the zipper. Here's a tip to care for Ankara fabrics. Use mild detergent and lukewarm water, and then when washing, do not rub it so much, just swirl gently, and avoid washing it using the washing machine. And also when you are drying, do not dry it under direct sunlight, just choose a spot that is well aerated. And when you are ironing, do not wait for it to be so dry. Iron it while it is still a little bit damp, or use a steamer if it dries up completely. And also just store in a cool and dry place. So I started by attaching the zipper, and then I make a little fold around the zipper so that once the pouch is done, the zipper will be hidden and it will appear neater. So this is how I do it. Just sew around like that, and then cut off the excess zipper at the edges, and if there is any excess fabric, then you can also cut it off. Then you flip it over and sew around. And yeah, my thread got cut, so I was just fixing that, and now I sew it around. So when I was done sewing, I use a binding. I used the binder to just make it neat at the edges, so I added binding to the edges to just make it neat, and our pouch is done. So these are the 2 items that I made today, and I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't, and join me in my next project. I really appreciate the support that you have given me so far, and we are about to reach 400 subscribers, and I'm so happy that I am here today. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.